Welcome back to Yankee Chronicle. I'm your host, Abby Peel, coming to you from a sneak peek place here at MJ Harrington Jewelers. We're down here in the shop and we get to talk to one of the jewelers down here. I'm joined by Kenny Bergeron, who's one of the bench jewelers down here. Hi, Kenny.
Hi, how you doing?
This is a really fun place to be able to see, and I think it's a little preview that a lot of people don't normally get to see. Talk about what we're looking at in kind of your workspace here.
Okay. Well, what we're looking at here, this is our scope, and I use this for all the stone setting. And it's kind of cool to be able to get close and kind of see every little detail, what you got to file away and make sure that stone sits just right.
Okay.
Then you have a little torch set up over here. This is for doing all your soldering.
Okay.
And so when you're sizing things, you want to solder them all up, make sure they're solid, clean them up, and then this bench right here will do all filing and sawing and sanding, kind of clean it all up, and then we can go over different steps as well over in the corner here and do the rest of the stuff, which would be polishing it up and doing a final polish.
Amazing. And are you everything from repairs and to creating something brand new? What's the process? How do people start that?
Well, it's really, sometimes people just come in and they'll say, I would like to design something. So a lot of people know beforehand that we do that, and some people don't. So we advertise, you know, that stuff in the papers, but it starts as a nice little sit down, and you know, I get to know the customer and we have a little back and forth and just figure out like what they have in mind. You know, they actually tell you a little bit of, you know, who they're going to give this to, you know, and so you learn just what they want and what they want to give to this person. Then you can really hone in on that and start doing sketches, and then they'll approve the sketches and we'll get a little, you know, price range and all that for them. But they're usually involved like quite a few steps in the process, and then every once in a while what I'll do is I'll send them like a couple pictures here and there. This is the progress so far. And doing that, and they love that. They have that little bit of input. And it's really fun. So they'll do that whole design, and then later on they'll come back and we'll see the final piece and pick it up. And
really cool that you're part of that whole process.
Yeah, it is really cool. I mean, quite a few where they love to keep the stones, and we'll remelt the gold and make something brand new out of it, and so it's still every little bit theirs. And all we did was just the process of making it something different.
So cool.
Whereas I have a ring right here I'm working on. This is platinum, and I'm starting this from complete scratch.
Cool.
And then built it all, and everything is really fun, but it all starts right there.
So someone's designed that, and now you're making it come to life.
Yep.
Talk about your experience leading up to, how did you get into this industry? What's the training to get here? Just, this is a fascinating, unique job, I think.
Yeah, geez, well, it started, I want to say, I think it was almost 22 years ago now. I had a little bit of a background from high school where I was able, at Kearsarge, I took, let's see, 2 metals class, 3 woodworking classes, and then 1 jewelry class in high school. And believe it or not, this is where I landed, was jewelry, you know? But I started out as an engraver. And that's when you just kind of put in a template and engrave special little gifts and stuff like that. And I went to Kansas for a hand engraving course and did that. So you kind of get experience all over. Also learned from this guy over here. I mean, Dave Ernster has been beside me for most of the time, and teaching me and guiding me and showing me stuff. So it's just really cool in that. So you keep learning constantly. It's always fun to learn.
Amazing. Yeah, well, it is, and I'm sure there's things all the time that stump you, or you know, got to start over, try something new, and really cool. Well, this is a really wonderful view to see. I think it's something that obviously we're aware of the showroom upstairs, but to see down here in just the very fascinating hands-on part of MJ Harrington's, it's great to see. Kenny Bergeron, thanks for joining me. For over 75 years, MJ Harrington Jewelers has been committed to crafting the finest quality jewelry for their customers. They know that behind every unique piece of jewelry is a treasure of a priceless memory. MJ Harrington's is dedicated to the community as the precious gemstones they use, and a craft they take just as seriously. When we return, I'll be sitting down at the Lake Sunapee Chamber office with Elise Craftsmen of Discover Sugar River Region to hear about their efforts. Now these words from the good local businesses that help keep your Yankee Chronicle on the air.
This program is supported by Echo Communications, a digitally integrated commercial printer and mailer located in New London, New Hampshire since 1997, with roots going back much further as the country press, AccuMail, and the home of the Kearsarge shopper. Echo Communications.